Web3 startups raised $9.6 billion in venture funding during the second quarter of 2025.
This makes it the second largest quarter on record, even as the number of deals fell to multi-year lows.
This information comes from a new report by Outlier Ventures.
The research suggests Web3 fundraising is evolving from hype-driven activity toward targeted investment.
Investors are favoring foundational infrastructure and proven teams over volume.
Only 306 deals were disclosed in the quarter, the lowest since mid-2023.
However, the median deal size rose across every stage.
Series A funding staged a comeback, with the median round growing to $17.6 million across 27 deals.
River Financial Services says individuals still own most Bitcoin.
Their research groups Bitcoin supply into categories and shows each one's market share.
River estimates individuals control about 66% of Bitcoin.
This includes self-custodied wallets and individual exchange accounts.
Businesses account for about 6% of the Bitcoin supply.
Exchange-traded funds and investment funds control about 8%.
Governments hold about 1.5% based on tracked addresses.
Lost Bitcoin makes up about 7.5%, likely unrecoverable.
River Financial Services says companies are absorbing Bitcoin at a much faster rate than it is mined.
River released an infographic showing daily Bitcoin flows.
The infographic indicates businesses are absorbing approximately 1,755 Bitcoin per day.
This is compared to the roughly 450 Bitcoin mined daily.
River defines businesses as companies holding Bitcoin on their balance sheets.
This includes both Bitcoin treasury companies and conventional companies.
The 450 Bitcoin mined daily figure reflects the Bitcoin halving of April 2024.
The halving reduced the block reward to 3.125 Bitcoin.
Arthur Hayes, co-founder of BitMEX and Maelstrom, believes Hyperliquid's token hype could increase over 100-fold.
Hayes is known for creating the perpetual swap at BitMEX.
At Maelstrom, he invests in early-stage infrastructure.
His recent blog post argues Hyperliquid's token could rise 126 times based on Maelstrom's valuation model.
Hyperliquid is a decentralized exchange on its own blockchain.
Unlike Coinbase or Binance, Hyperliquid operates fully on-chain.
Traders primarily use it for perpetual futures contracts.
Hype, its native token, functions as governance and an economic stake.
Crypto exchange-traded funds could reshape United States markets this fall.
This influx of ETFs could change how investors access digital assets.
Many experts predict widespread adoption, while others foresee inevitable failures.
Nate Geraci of Nova Dias Wealth Management believes most of the 90-plus crypto ETF applications will be approved.
He emphasizes that investor demand will ultimately determine product success.
Geraci believes demand for spot products is underestimated, citing the response to futures-based and 1940 Act structured products.
The iShares Bitcoin Trust is a prime example of successful ETF launch, holding billions in Bitcoin.
While Ether ETFs initially saw less demand, interest has surged recently.
The Internal Revenue Service Chief of Digital Assets, Trish Walker, recently exited the agency.
This leaves the digital assets operation without leadership as new tax policies are expected to increase crypto filings.
The agency has not announced a replacement.
This leadership gap is concerning because new tax policies will impact many crypto users.
For example, the 1099-DA form will be issued to millions of people for the first time.
The IRS is facing a potential surge in crypto-related filings for the 2025 tax year.
This influx is partly due to past confusion about reporting requirements.
Simultaneously, the IRS has been reducing its budget and staff, creating a potential workload crisis.
El Salvador has changed how it stores its Bitcoin reserves.
This change improves security now and prepares for future technological risks.
The Bitcoin office announced that the country's Bitcoin reserve has been moved from a single wallet to many smaller wallets.
Each wallet will hold no more than 500 Bitcoin to limit potential damage if compromised.
This new setup follows established industry practices and anticipates advances in quantum computing.
Quantum computers could one day break the cryptography that secures Bitcoin and other systems.
Moving Bitcoin requires revealing a digital signature on the blockchain.
A future quantum computer could use this information to steal the Bitcoin.
Austin Federa, formerly of Solana Foundation, is launching DoubleZero, a protocol designed to improve blockchain communication and scaling. Nearly 12.57% of staked SOL is already on the DoubleZero testnet.
DoubleZero is building a crypto version of Flashboys, recognizing the importance of data speed in trading. DoubleZero allows multiple contributors with their own fiber networks to create a high-performance mesh network.
DoubleZero is not built on Solana but has a separate ledger system used as an accounting database. Communication bottlenecks increase with network size and speed.
DoubleZero has a stake pool for validators, currently around 3 million SOL. The mainnet launch will involve over 50 fiber links, many 10 times faster than current connections.
DoubleZero offers a faster alternative to the public internet for trades. Federa argues the internet itself has centralization risks. Pump.fun's native token, Pump, rose by 17% this week while the broader market declined.
The protocol uses platform fees to repurchase tokens.
These buybacks aim to support holders by reducing circulating supply.
They also absorb sell pressure, a common practice in crypto.
Pump trades at $0.0035, up 40% from a month ago.
However, it is still down 50% from its July debut.
Initial hype faded after launch, but recent momentum suggests buybacks are helping.
Pump.fun earns fees on every token created through its service. Strategy, formerly MicroStrategy, has innovated United States capital markets by issuing preferred stock under various tickers.
These offerings, STRK, STRF, STRD, and STRC, have raised approximately $5.6 billion in 2025.
This represents 12% of all United States initial public offering issuance.
Strategy is the most visible corporate representative for Bitcoin.
Performance across these preferred stocks has varied, with STRF leading at a 31% return.
STRK follows at 19%, and STRC at 8%, while STRD lags with -6%.
This diversified financing allows Strategy to fund its Bitcoin treasury.
As of August, Strategy holds 632,457 Bitcoin, the largest corporate holding globally. Stellar's XLM fell from $0.39 to $0.36 between August 28 and August 29.
Market data shows over 41.89 million XLM changed hands as large holders reduced exposure.
Despite this, Stellar is approaching 10 million registered accounts.
Daily growth of 5,000 to 6,000 new corporate wallets is boosting this growth.
On August 29, XLM dropped 1.38% before recovering 1.27%.
This recovery suggests some large buyers saw the decline as a buying opportunity.
A source close to Stellar said the turbulence was sentiment-driven.
They stressed that it is not a reflection of business fundamentals.
Federa's HBAR token fell 5% from 24 cents to 23 cents amid heavy selling.
The steepest decline occurred early Wednesday with over 277 million tokens traded.
This pushed the price through the 23.5-cent support level to lows near 22.5 cents.
Buyers helped HBAR stabilize, but resistance remains between 23.5 and 24.5 cents.
Selling pressure intensified again later, pushing the token as low as 22.45 cents.
The token rebounded slightly but stalled between 22.7 and 22.9 cents.
This leaves HBAR just above the new support level at 22.5 cents.
The Commodity Futures Trading Commission issued new guidance this week.
XRP has dropped 4% amidst a Bitcoin sell-off.
However, the cup and handle setup suggesting a potential rise to $5 remains intact.
Most Bitcoin is still held by individuals.
New research shows individuals hold 65.9% of Bitcoin.
Funds hold 7.8%.
Businesses hold 6.2% of the Bitcoin supply.
Governments hold a smaller share at 1.5%.
An estimated 7.6% of Bitcoin is considered lost.
The Ethereum Foundation is prioritizing interoperability between Layer 2 networks.
This shift in focus aims to improve user experience.
The team identifies this as the most impactful area for research and development over the next 6 to 12 months.
3 key goals are interoperability, speed, and finality.
The Ethereum interoperability layer aims to make cross-chain interactions feel like single-chain execution.
A design document will be released in October.
The Open Intents framework allows user-declared goals to simplify cross-chain operations.
Standards like ERC 7828 and ERC 7683 aim to harmonize wallet behavior across rollups.
Bitcoin has shown poor price performance during and after the Bitcoin Magazine conference.
This year is no different, with Bitcoin struggling around $108,820 United States dollars.
Conference organizers often overhype the event to sell tickets.
The usual speakers talk about freedom money and mass adoption.
Bitcoin Magazine also held a conference in Hong Kong this week.
Speakers included Eric Trump and others discussing similar themes.
Bitcoin fell from around $115,000 to $108,400 during the conference.
This included a 4% drop as Eric Trump spoke at the event.
Bitcoin ownership is surprisingly diverse.
New research sheds light on who holds the majority of Bitcoin.
River Financial estimates that individuals still control a significant portion.
They hold approximately 65.9% of all Bitcoin.
Institutions are catching up, though, with funds owning 7.8%.
Businesses hold 6.2%, and governments hold a smaller 1.5%.
Interestingly, an estimated 7.6% of Bitcoin is considered lost.
This highlights the importance of secure key management in the crypto space.
Canaccord Genuity has raised its price target for iron by 60% to $37.
This follows IREN's strong fourth quarter results in both Bitcoin mining and artificial intelligence infrastructure.
IREN's mining unit has achieved an annualized revenue run rate exceeding $1 billion.
This is thanks to 50 exahash per second of capacity and highly efficient operations.
Their cost to mine a Bitcoin is $36,000, which is below market levels.
Bitcoin mining revenue reached $187.3 million for the quarter.
IREN is also expanding its artificial intelligence infrastructure.
They have quadrupled their hash rate and increased power capacity to 3 megawatts.
The CoinDesk 20 is currently trading at 4,062.15.
It is down 1.4% since 4 post-meridium Eastern Time on Thursday.
That is a decrease of 59.75 points.
2 of the 20 assets are trading higher.
The leaders are Polygon with a 0.9% increase and Solana with a 0.1% increase.
The laggards are Chainlink, down 4.3%, and Stellar, down 3.0%.
The CoinDesk 20 is a broad-based index.
It is traded on multiple platforms in several regions globally.
That's a wrap on this episode of CryptoCast Daily. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you next time with more market updates, bold predictions, and fearless crypto insights.